back with another video, Jolly Bait Company. We're going to make some baits today, guys. We got a couple colors in mind. We're going to continue our series of doing soft plastic colors and showing you guys step by step along the way that we make them. We've got a couple companies that we're going to look off of and kind of just base off of that and make our own color ourselves. Be sure to check out our website. All of these colors that we make on these videos for you guys go up on there for you guys to purchase, so y'all can check that out. And if you're looking to do this yourself, soft plastic bait making, and you got any questions, I've got some videos you guys can watch, and hopefully those will help you. And if you have any more questions, you can drop them in the comments and I'll try to help you guys as much as I can. But for today's two colors, we always usually do 2 colors per video. I think I'm going to start doing one 2-color bait and one that's a solid color. For the first one today, we're going to use a Big Bite Baits company color that they use. I'm pretty sure other companies use it as well, but it's called Tilapia Magic, and it's kind of like a watermelon, green pumpkinish kind of color with a bunch of different colored flake in it. And the second color we're going to do is called Perch, and it's a Rapala brand color that they do. I'm sure other companies use it as well, but it's got one side that's kind of clear and it's got orange flake. I think it's going to look really good in the crawl, so we're going to really try that out, and I think it's going to look good. I do really want to start trying to do one 2-color bait and one solid color bait every video. If you guys like that, then let me know. I just think it looks really nice to do these 2-color baits more often. Like here's our last video. We got the white side with the blue flake and the green pumpkin side in the crawl. I thought those looked really good, and we also did some crappie minnows as well. But those are on the website if you guys want to pick those up, jollybaitcompany.com under the custom shop. Other than that, let's go ahead and get the plastic heated up and get started making these baits. Alright, I usually show you guys starting from the very beginning, but I had some watermelon red I needed to remelt down here. So if you want to get to this point, I've got other videos I'm making watermelon red, but all it really is 40 drops per cup with watermelon, and then a scoop of red flake and black flake. But in the picture you saw for this color, there's not red flake, obviously, but we're making this our own, and I think this is going to look really good with red flake. I've seen some people using small pink flake for this color, but for the Big Bite Baits color, we're going to try to get pretty close to it. It's not really exactly watermelon. It's got a little darker of a color to it, so we're going to add a little bit of green pumpkin to it. It's still pretty close to watermelon, so we're only going to add like 5 drops per cup and then just check it out and see what it looks like. Alright, we added 10 drops per cup. It just darkened kind of the body part, hopefully, and the legs of the crawl are still going to be watermelon, so I think that's going to be pretty good. We're going to start out with some large blue flake. And by large, I mean 0.035 square. We're going to do, I like to get my other thing of it out. We're going to do a couple scoops here. Now we're going to get about half a scoop of small purple. And there is a lot of flake in this, as you've seen in the picture, so we're going to be a little generous with it. And whenever I'm saying scoop right now, we're using this half a teaspoon measuring. And then last, we're going to do, for the magic part of the color, Tilapia Magic, we're going to do about half a scoop of this. In the picture, it kind of looks like it's more silver, but I have this holographic flake, and it just looks really good. And when I think of magic, I think this looks more like it. And I'm pretty sure I've used green pumpkin magic before that for somebody else, and they had a holographic flake, so that's what we're going to use for this today. I went ahead and added maybe one more half scoop of some large blue flake. I'm not really used to this many different colors of flake in one color, but we're going to go ahead and see what it looks like. Let's go ahead and get them injected. All right, we're going to do this one in a bunch of different baits today. We're We got the Ned rig here, the Helgermite, stickworm, and the crawls. Let's go ahead and see what they look like. I don't think I'll be able to get them all here in one run, so we'll heat this back up and go again here in a second. All right, let's check out the Tilapia Magic. Start with the Ned rig first. I really like how it's darker than it first was in the watermelon. It definitely has the more green pumpkin look to it. I think it looks really good. Yeah, a lot of different colored flake in there. Definitely different than usual. Let me know what y'all think of it. All right, now for the Helgermite. And check it out. Same thing. I like how it's watermelon in the legs. You definitely tell the difference on that one. But yeah, it looks good. Next, in the stickworm. Ooh, I really like it in the stickworm. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks like we got some dents in some of these. We might not be able to use them. This side looks good. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, those look really good. All right, last we got the crawl mold. And yeah, that looks the best in the crawl, I would say. I know the bait that we had in the picture, it was more of a, I think it was a crawdad. It looked really good in that on the picture, and it looks really good in our crawl. Again, this is our custom design crawl if you've not seen us before. We got our company letters on the claw. Yeah, it looks really good in the crawl. Definitely gonna have to use some of these this summer. Let me know what y'all think of this color. Let's go ahead and get to the two-colored bait. All right, for the first side of the two-colored bait, we're gonna do the green pumpkin. And starting off, you're just gonna do straight green pumpkin, 40 drops per cup. Then next up for the flake, we're gonna do big chartreuse flake and big green flake. And by big, I mean 0.035 square from Lure-Works. And we're gonna do about, this is a 1/4 of a teaspoon here. We're gonna do, let's do 1 scoop of each first, and then we'll go back and see if that's enough. So here's the big green flake. All right, for the second color of the two-colored bait, we got, it looks like it's kind of like a clear with just orange flake, but it looks like it has a little bit of white. The transparency is not completely through. So we're gonna add maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 drops of white per cup, and then add a little bit more and see what looks best before we pour. All right, that's 3 drops per cup. And I don't have small orange flake like the picture kind of shows, but we're going to use this big orange flake, 0.035 length. And we're going to do about 2 scoops of it. We could have used some small copper flake, but I just think the orange looks better. So there's our 2 colors. Let's go and get it poured. All right, we're gonna do this in the stickworm first because that's kind of what the picture was a stickworm. And then we're probably gonna try to do it in the crawl as well. we'll have to reheat the plastic because this double injector is only going to fill up one mold. Alright, let's do the stick reveal for this Perch color. It's kind of our own little Perch color. It's not really perfect. But man, that looks great. That looks really good. Oh yeah. Orange flakes kind of coming on this side some, but yeah, check that out. And there's the clear side. It's not perfectly clear. It's a little off-white like I wanted it. I mean, does that not look like the picture we showed at the beginning? It's pretty close. Let me know what y'all think of this color. And last, we got it in the crawdad. That side looks really good. I think the claws got that orange, more orange flake on this side. Let's look at the other side. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. I think that white just does really good because it makes it to where it's not super transparent. It looks green on both sides, but you can see how both sides are different. With just adding that little white to it, I think that helps a lot. But yeah. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think of that color. There's a 2-colored bait of the day. I think it looks really good. That's going to be it for this video today, guys. Let me know if you guys like doing the solid color and the laminate color, 2 different colors on each video. And let me know what colors you guys want to see next. Again, these are going to be up on the website for you guys to buy, so check those out. And if you guys catch fish with our baits, send us pictures. We always like to see them, and we can use them for advertising. So appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you on the next one.